Good morning, Ada family. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video, guys. We're talking about Cardano today. Yes, we are. We love us some Cardano. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get this show started. Looking at the price, it's the same price it was yesterday. I don't have really any exposition or any speeches today about the price. It is what it is. Looking pretty stable. And the reason why it's stable, guys, is because people aren't selling their ADA. I mean, a lot of people are just literally staking ADA and chilling. That's the only thing really that I have to say about it. That's what I'm doing. If you want to do what I'm doing, just delegate your ADA and chill. Speaking of delegating your ADA, you should consider delegating your ADA to OneComm. OneComm, ticker symbol 1COMM. They provide great news updates on Twitter. They have relays in North America and Europe for redundancy, and the best network synchronization across the globe, alerts, monitoring, automatic failover in place, guys, and they continue to create blocks. They continue to pump out blocks. Let's get these delegators up, guys. Also, consider following them on Twitter here. They have 0% margin fees. 0% margin fees, guys, so you'll be getting a lot of ADA if you delegate to them, and they make blocks. Minted a block last epoch, guys, so if you want to consider putting some ADA in there and delegating to OneComm, ticker symbol 1COMM, all their information will be in the pinned comment down below. Go ahead and check them out. Thank you to OneComm for sponsoring this video. We really appreciate your professionalism and good work. Moving on. So this is very, very interesting, guys. So this is from Cardanians.io. They produce very, very good articles. The only reason why I don't read their articles on my channel is because they're long. Holy cow, look at this. And then it's not even the whole article. Like, these guys, they don't play around when it comes to writing articles. And there's a lot of good stuff that they have here, but I would literally be fumbling, reading at a third grade level, trying to get all this stuff out. The video will be an hour long. So I do want to showcase your articles, guys, but holy cow, these things are crazy. So anyway, this was a year ago, but a lot of things are happening. IOHK donated 500,000 in ADA coins to the University of Wyoming to work on blockchain innovations. Part of the work will be research to dedicated design on an ultra low power crypto authentication chip. This chip will enable a cash-like experience for the cryptocurrency users. As a side effect, it can solve problems with privacy and scalability. So we can see here a microchip, kind of like the chips that you see on your debit cards and credit cards, guys. We have to slide the chip in there. So it goes on to talk about why you need a chip, basically for safety purposes and vulnerability purposes. And they're trying to create a chip that will work with crypto to fiat transactions that would actually, work in a fluid experience. And they have not found that out yet, so they're researching it. A cash-like experience. So let's take a look at this. The most attractive feature will be enabling cryptocurrencies to become independent on the internet, at least to some extent, and take digital value back from the physical world. Fiat money used to have only physical form and got digitized shortly after the adoption of the internet. Nowadays, a lot of payments go through digital form via the internet. We are used to paying via PayPal or by card in a shop. In both cases, we do not need to hold physical money. Again, crypto and what Cardano's vision of the future is going to be is that we're going to have a portfolio of assets that we could pay with. If you want to use 1/1000th of your house to buy a burger, I don't know why you would do that, but if you wanted to do that, you could tokenize your house and pay a little bit with your house for that McDonald's sandwich. That's the future that we're going to start to see slowly as cryptocurrencies and our physical realities and digital realities blend together. Again, poor people offline cannot benefit from using cryptocurrencies, despite the fact that they could benefit the most. People living in big Western cities could easily live only having digital cash. This is not true for developing countries. So a country like ADA coming in with World Mobile Token, getting people online, getting people up and in the digital ecosystem is definitely good. So cash-like crypto solves privacy and scalability. Every transaction has a context, and there's a participants arrangement before value exchange. People often forget that there's a communication between participants. Let's look at an example. Alice wants to buy a new cup on the internet from Bob's shop. She needs to ask Bob for a blockchain address to make the payment and must provide her physical address with the cup, which the cup will be delivered. Bob will know Alice's blockchain address along with her physical address. In that case, Alice has her coins on a single address. Bob is able to see Alice's wealth. Who can retrieve the same information? Everyone who is able to see the transaction context. For an example, in an email communication, an attacker can see Bob's address and find out the price Alice paid for the cup, so it could be easy for the attacker to see the Alice's address. Based on privacy, chip-to-chip transactions could help a lot of user experience and scalability. As we said, chip-to-chip value transfer does not require a network consensus, so the network transaction throughput is not affected. There is another benefit from the user's point of view: no transaction fees. On one other hand, the network needs to collect fees to have coins for the incentive model. It is not a problem for Cardano since it is cheap to keep the POS network running, and there will be a lot of online transactions. So, when will the chip be ready? It's a long-term project, guys. I will keep you guys informed. I thought this was a very good article. Again, Cardanians.io, they got that fire, but holy cow, their articles are long. I love them. Thank you. Keep pumping out that good content. Moving on. All right, so that went a little bit longer than I had hoped. Let's quickly transition. Cardano aiming for 1 billion users next decade. Charles Hoskinson said he felt strongly that a target of 1 billion people using the network is within reach after already surpassing the $1 million mark, guys, and it is growing each and every day. Don't let people tell you nobody's interested in Cardano. Don't let people tell you that nobody's building on Cardano, and don't let people tell you Cardano is vaporware, because that is a lie. And when they say that stuff, we're going to point and laugh at them, and we're going to laugh all the way to the bank. So 1 billion users within the next 5 to 10 years, I think that can definitely happen, especially with what they say down here. We go where the demand takes us, and right now, that's the sub-Saharan African continent, where the demand is massive. With 1 billion people there, there are 800,000 people without any internet at all. We're starting in Tanzania, specifically in Zanzibar, with World Mobile. So they're going to talk a little bit about World Mobile, and again, World Mobile is there to give people affordable internet using their token WMT. They did a pre-sale that ended last week. Unfortunately, guys, people in America were not able to buy that. That's why I didn't publicize it that much. However, as soon as it gets listed on exchanges, I will let you know where you can buy World Mobile token. I'm interested in WMT. I know you guys are too. Few very people are banked or reliably connected, so we bring to the table a toolbox of services to help with the economic identity and banking side, but those tools rely on some notion of connectivity, and that's not our area of expertise. Come World Mobile token, World Mobile, where they're gonna get people up and running on the internet and using digital currencies, using digital ways of transacting value. Now, Charles has always said that there's like $5 trillion of illiquid assets in Africa and third world countries, guys. That's a lot of money, and if we can only get like a small sliver of that, that would be exponential. Okay, again, we're thinking long term, guys. Now, I've got a quick status update here. I'm not going to read over everything, guys, but Daedalus team worked on Daedalus 4.2 release, which improves native token functionality, enables exporting wallet multi-signature public keys. Pretty cool. And then we talked about this. They implemented Ledger and Trezor hardware support for Catalyst Fund 5 voting registration. So, Adestria team remain focused on Alonzo and Plutus core features. Specifically, they solved an urgent problem using hardware wallets for Catalyst Fund 5 voting. Continue working on streamlined Cardano wallet APIs to enable Plutus features. Began updating Cardano wallet to Alonzo node. Networking team completed the integration of P2P switch software, which allows SPOs to run a node either in P2P mode or with statistically configured peers. DevOps team prepared for the Alonzo White upgrade and implemented the support for Cardano Catalyst mobile voting application. They also worked on the ERC20 testnet support in preparation for the upcoming release. Cardano decentralization team, they worked on GraphQL improvements, including transaction submission error handling, the asset sorting capability, and filtering transaction outputs by index. The Gogan team are preparing for Alonzo White release in terms of chain synchronization, rate limiting, and mean approval properties. The Alonzo White rollout program is in progress and has been onboarding of new SPOs to join it. The team's also spun up the new Alonzo White network and faucet to start growing the user base and shared a more detailed update on LinkedIn. Let's actually take a look at that real quick. Marlowe team are busily implementing outline to new design of Marlowe Playground and hinted a widget. They extended the field input to number of inputs. So let's go ahead and take a look at this here. Alonzo update. We're continuing to make good progress with the rollout program. We've started to onboard new SPOs. Let's see here. There's an update on how we are rolling. Alonzo White, good stuff. Bada bing, bada boom. Moving on. Cardano ecosystem. Now this was since 2015, so there's a lot of good stuff here, guys. We have a lot of ecosystem projects coming on. Meld, ADA, decentralized lending, ADA, Kitty Party, Liquid, Asset Management, Legity. We've got lots of dexes here that we're going to be trying out. Lots of wallets here. ADA Lite, Daedalus Wallet. We're going to talk about Ray Wallet here soon. That's a new one that I've figured out. Giro Wallet, Yoroi, Card Wallet. Lots of oracles. Couple of stable coins. So keep letting people say that nothing's being built on Cardano. You can let them talk all the time, but the people who are here, the people who follow this stuff every day, we know what's going on, guys. So we're not listening to FUD. We're kicking FUD in the teeth, and we're continuing to move forward. Ray Wallet. Okay, this is I haven't heard about this till today. Apparently, they're doing an initial stake pool offering. They're going to be doing a DeFi wallet, DEX, IDO, NFT. And they have a new wallet here. So apparently this is a transaction builder. You can send multiple tokens and ADA to multiple addresses at once and save money on transaction commissions. Take part in the X-Ray token. So this is another token. Let's take a look at their Twitter here. So you can vote on Ray Wallet too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I've never heard of this wallet till today, but it looks like they're doing a ISPO. I will go over that at a later date. I'm not going over that today. But ISO is pretty cool. They release updates. Looks like they're working on it. So we will definitely keep an eye on Ray Wallet from now on. I want to see more of what they have to offer. Don't worry, guys, since we're not going over it today. We will go over it at a later date. I will make sure you get that information. Quickly here, guys, we talked about this a little bit yesterday, so we're not going to go over the whole thing here. Charles Hoskinson, newest member of the Ethereum Classic Cooperative Board of Directors. I'm a big fan of ETC. Now that Charles is hopping on board, trying to make things better, hopefully they can implement a treasury system so that, the devs can actually be incentivized to develop on their network. And then finally, guys, we have a beginner staking guide here. Thank you to Elias Aries on Reddit for this staking guide here. It's pretty cool. It's nice and handy here. You can see, you can move through the thing. Stake it. ADA handbook. Again, it's nice and intuitive. So hopefully this, okay. Nice and intuitive here. So you can buy ADA on most exchanges. Just buy it on Coinbase. You send it to a wallet here, either Daedalus or Yoroi or ADA Lite. or Ray wallet. Not your keys, not your crypto. Transfer ADA to your wallet. Do a test transaction before sending all your coins, guys. If you have 1,000 ADA, you bought 1,000 ADA on Coinbase, don't send all 1,000 ADA at once to your wallet. Send 10 ADA. Make sure it gets there, okay? If it doesn't get there, you only lost 10 ADA instead of losing all your ADA. Be smart, guys. If you're not doing it yourself, delegate your ADA, okay? OneComm, again, if you're noob, delegate to OneComm. Ticker symbol one COMM. Where it says search for a pool, you can copy and paste this wallet, this pool ID address, paste it right in there, and start delegating today. Okay. Fixed fee, it costs 340 ADA per epoch to the stake pools, and then stake pools charge another fee. So if you want, I would pick a pool with lower margins, but pools with higher margins are still valid as well, as long as they're providing services that you love. And then make sure you choose the pool that suits you. And again, guys, it takes about 20 days from when you first start staking to receive rewards in your wallet. All right, guys, well, that's all I have for you today. I love y'all so much. Don't let your memes be dreams. I will talk to you tomorrow with the VeChain and Cardano updates. I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday. And yeah, ADA on. Love y'all.